Zoning Committee. I am Councilmember Marcy Collier Overstreet, Vice Chair of Zoning, sitting in for the Honorable Matt Westmoreland. And I'd like to introduce my council members that are with me. I have Amir Faroki, Jason Dozier, and Mary Norwood with me, so that creates a quorum so we can conduct our business. As such, I motion to adopt the agenda. Second by Dozier. Please prepare the vote.
Vote is open. The vote is closed. It's 4 yeas and 0 nays.
4 yeas, 0 nays. The agenda is adopted. Moving on to minutes, I motion to approve the minutes. Second by Norwood. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed. 4 yeas, 0 nays.
4 yeas, 0 nays. The minutes are approved. It's time for public comment. Anyone here for public comment gets 3 minutes to speak on anything that's not on our agenda today.
Today, no one has signed up for public comment.
Okay, so no public comment. Moving on to second ordinances. That brings us to Director of Zoning and Development, Kieta Holmes. She will read in our captions for our ordinances.
Good morning, council members. First item on the agenda is item number 1, 24-0-1087, MRPA 2315, an ordinance by zoning committee to grant a certificate under the provisions of the Metropolitan River Protection Act to allow the construction of an accessory structure, a garage, for property located at 2315 Thomas Road Northwest, 0.21 acres in land lot 253 of the 17th District, Fulton County, Georgia. Owner Tyler Goodwin, applicant Macklin DeVoe, MPUD, Council District 9, and the request is to hold this item.
Okay, I move to hold for a public hearing during our next cycle. Is there a second? Second. Second by Dozier. Any discussion? Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed.
All right, 4 yeas, 0 nays. That item is held. Moving on to item 2.
Item number 2, 23-0-1708, Z2382, an ordinance by zoning committee designating the Old Stone Church located at 470 Candler Park Drive, land lot 15 of the 240th District of DeKalb County, Georgia, and certain real property on which it is located to the overlay zoning designation of landmark building or site, pursuant to Chapter 20 of the zoning ordinance of the City of Atlanta, and rezoning from single-family residential to single-family residential landmark building or site, to repeal conflicting laws and for other purposes. MPUN, Council District 2, staff, MPU, and ZRB recommendation is approval.
All right, and so I move approval. Second by Dozier. Any discussion? Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. The vote is closed.
4 yeas, 0 nays. That item is approved. Moving on to number 3.
Madam Chair, may I take items 3 through 6 together?
Yes, please.
Item number 3, 23-0-1503, Z2332, an amended ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential Westside Park Affordable Workforce Housing Overlay to planned development housing Westside Park Affordable Workforce Housing Overlay for property located at 960 North Eugenia Place. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional, MPU recommendation approval. Item number 4, 23-0-1640, U2331, amended ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for an eating and drinking establishment that is 5,000 square feet or more pursuant to section 1618P005 for property located at 826 Juniper Street Northeast. Staff, MPU, and ZRB recommendation approval conditional. Item number 5, 23-0-1704, Z2371, an amended ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential and residential general sector to multi-family residential conditional for property located at 3340 Stone Road Southwest. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional, MPU recommendation approval. And item number 6, 24-0-1026, U2340, an amended ordinance by zoning committee to amend ordinance 020-1271, U0217, and ordinance 95-01460, U8719, and ordinance 09-00845, U00908, which granted a special use permit pursuant to section 16060051G for a rehabilitation center for property located at 690 Courtney Drive Northeast. Staff and ZRB recommendation approval conditional, MP recommendation approval.
Thank you. We've been joined by Councilmember Keisha Waits. Thank you. Items 3 through 6, I move to approve as amended. Second by Faroki. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed. It's 5 yeas and 0 nays.
5 yeas, 0 nays. Those items are approved as amended. Item number 7.
Item number 7, 24-010-44, 23 Z2380, an ordinance by zoning committee to rezone from single-family residential to multifamily residential for property located at 1221 Euclid Avenue Northeast. Staff, NPU, and ZRB recommendation is denial.
Okay, I move to adverse. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Norwood. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed.
Yes, sir.
5 yeas, 0 nays. That item is adverse. Moving on to number 8.
Item number 8, 24-010-23 U2325, an ordinance by zoning committee for a special use permit for a parking lot within 200 feet of a primary use pursuant to section 1632-0052 for property located at 1140, 1150, 1152, 1160, 1166, and Euclid Avenue and 432 Seminole Avenue. Staff and ZRB recommendation is to file. NP recommendation, no recommendation.
The move is to file that item. So move to file. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Norwood. Please prepare the vote.
The vote is open. And the vote is closed.
5 yeas, 0 nays. That item is filed. Nothing will be taken off held today. So we are at general remarks. I have one. The kickoff for the CDP, which is our comprehensive development plan, happens at Greenbrier Mall on Thursday, February 29th from 5 to 7. So please join us. There is a flyer if you need more information, as well as the Department of City Planning has all of the information on the public website as well. Anyone else with general remarks?
Yeah, just briefly, I will be on parental leave next month, taking care of our 3-month-old as my wife returns to work. So I will not be at the next 2 zoning committee meetings.
Thank you. I love everything about that. I do. Anyone else? Okay, with that, we are adjourned. Thanks, everyone.